Alright, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. You guys seem to like these walk and talk videos for some reason, so I am a whore for attention and I am going to keep doing it. Alright, what am I waiting for here? Oh, yep, just waiting for a motorbike to go through. Perfect. Alright, so here we are in beautiful Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, in the state of Jalisco. Once again, a commenter reminded me that I was not saying that right. I was saying Jalisco for the longest time, and the people, especially the people here, would stare at me, just kind of, what are you saying? So I believe it is Jalisco. So thank you, commenter, for correcting me for that little issue that I had going on with the pronunciation. But once again, you come to a different country, and you're probably going to sound funny. You're probably going to look funny. You're probably going to sound funny. You know, it's just one thing. It is what it is. You are the foreigner in a foreign country, as they say. Anywho. Here's a cool little basketball court. It's kind of in the middle of the hills. I didn't describe where I'm currently walking right now. So I currently live up in the hills, which is above the beach area. The beach area is the Malecons. This is what it looks like up in the hills. I actually prefer the hills a lot more. I think it's a lot more beautiful up here. It's all green, and the soil's kind of this cool reddish soil. It reminds me of, I used to live in Arizona for a while. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Arizona. I mean, not the green, because Arizona is desert and everything dies there. But the red soil definitely reminds me of Arizona. And I also just kind of like the hills. I like the hills above the beach. It's kind of nice. Water scares me a little bit. Getting too close down to the ocean. I could never have a beach home because I'd be way too afraid of tsunamis and stuff like that. Hurricanes coming in, and so I'd have to live in the hills. I'd have to live up high. If I had my dream home, it would be up in the hills somewhere. It would be a majestical, giant mansion up in the hills, and I would not want to be one of those beachfront properties that's overlooking the beach, just waiting for the water to come crush me and my home and everyone I love, all inside, all drowned to death. But enough of that. Here we are, just kind of walking around the back ends of town, just here in the hills, just your standard neighborhoods. Nothing too fancy, nothing too crazy. Not your typical resorts. Over there we got some roosters, and over here we got more sidewalk. So today I ordered an Uber Eats, and I don't know if you guys know what Uber Eats is, but basically Uber Eats is it's an app on your phone. I just use the Uber app, actually. Most of you are probably familiar with the Uber app, where you can order a ride. Well, Uber Eats is where you can order food. You can order it straight through the app, and what will happen is you order food online from a restaurant, and they deliver it directly to your door. Or you can order it to pick up, but I've only ever ordered it for them to deliver to me. So I've never actually gone and picked up anything from Uber Eats. I don't know how the function works. I assume it's just, your typical call in or order straight through the app and go pick it up at the store. But I've done that with Domino's before, but Uber Eats delivers directly to your door. Anyways, I'm getting off on a tangent here. I felt so bad because I had a lady that was delivering my stuff to me today, so I ordered a couple Frappuccinos and some teas and stuff, and just to hold in my fridge for a little bit. And then I ordered a burrito with it. Well, the restaurant didn't. They said they gave her everything. Well, they didn't give her everything. They didn't give her the burrito, so she drove all the way across town. Now, this isn't the biggest city of all time. It's not a huge city or anything, but it was raining, and it was raining pretty hard. And oh man, it was. I felt so bad for her because she had to go all the way back there, grab my order, and come back. So I gave her a big tip on the way back, but and she was super happy about it. But she was not having it that day. I mean, she did not look like she was having a good time. She came to my place. She was just drenched. She came out and she gave me all the drinks, and she put her best smile that she could on. But I could tell it was not a good day. And then I kind of had to be like, I'm missing something here. And just the look on her face is like, oh, F my life. It was the FML face. The face of just pissed off and hopelessness both at the same time. And it's not a good look. It was not a good look, and I wish her the best. But so I tipped her, and hopefully she's having a better day now, because she had to ride back in the rain and then come back again. I swear too, the rain stopped for a little bit, but it only stopped probably when she got right to the restaurant. And then if there is a supreme being up above, he's like, and now I shall make it rain down upon you once again. And she got drenched once again, so not the best day for her. But hopefully the tip helped her out a little bit. But yeah, I'd say if you're an American and you wanted to come to Mexico and you were wondering about the quality of life you get here, I'd say your quality of life would actually really increase. It would increase a lot because everything here is a lot cheaper. Well, I shouldn't say everything here is a lot cheaper. Like you have your typical, there's a lot of imported items that are actually from America that are actually more expensive here than they are in America because they have to ship them here. And there's like a lot of things like cheese and stuff is about the same price, and guacamole is really expensive here. I've learned that. I thought guacamole would be really cheap because I think they produce avocados here in Mexico. I always see those commercials. You ever see those commercials? Avocados from Mexico. You ever see those ones? I used to see those all the time. I think they were Super Bowl commercials. I think they used to show them every time they'd play like a big football game or Super Bowl, sports ball. I really don't know, but I just remember that commercial jingle always in my head. You remember the commercials that they have their symphonic jingle, or their not numismatic. What's the word I'm looking for? There's just their special jingle that you always remember it. So I remember the avocados from Mexico. And I think they have an ice cream one too. It's pretty similar. It has a little jingle to it too. It's what is it? Micheladas or Miche? I forget the name. Micolata or yeah. It's one of those ice creams. But definitely have some good ice cream and definitely have some good guacamole here. Although the guacamole is super expensive when you order it from restaurants, especially when you order it from Uber Eats. I think I was paying, it was like an extra $5 or so just to get guacamole. So even in the United States, that's a big price right there. That's a big price tag for guacamole. But man, that stuff does make your burrito just so much better. Just that burrito goes from an 8 out of 10 to a 10 out of 10 just like that with that guacamole. The guacamole is the perfect condiment. Is that condiment? I think it is the word I'm looking for. Condiment, something that goes on top of like a meal, like ketchup or mustard, or that's the right word. Yeah. I'm tripping right now. I'm totally tripping. That is totally the right word. Yeah, here we're just walking down in the city. This is kind of by the beach area. You'll see a lot of graffiti down by the beach. If you go and look at the walls and you look at especially on the beach, they have these retaining walls near the beach. And you'll see a lot of graffiti on those. I don't know if it's citywide or it's city sponsored or not, because it's actually pretty nice graffiti for the most part. It looks like it's done by a professional artist, but there are a lot of places, like if you can see on that electric box right there, that graffiti was not professionally done or anything, just marked up. But some stuff looks like, there are some, like this stuff looks okay, looks kind of gangish, but there's a lot of walls, stuff that are painted, where you look at them and you go, wow, that was done professionally by an artist, because that's just very, very nice. And a lot of it has graffiti style art in it, and I kind of like it. It's very neat. But yeah, unfortunately, there are a lot of parts that are just marked up with gang symbols and gang signs, and they have that just bubble art, or it's been highly decayed and ripped off. The paint's been ripped off in some places, or been spray painted over a lot of the time, or like even you could see kind of on that wall right there that there was stuff, but it's been kind of whited out and spray painted over and smeared out. And if it's not well maintained, it doesn't look that good. But if it's well maintained over the years, then graffiti actually looks pretty good for the most part. And that's not saying I endorse graffiti. I do not endorse graffiti illegally, but there's a lot of artists out there that do great graffiti art, and I really appreciate looking at great art. So I don't mind if a city wants the art on the wall, or they want art somewhere, but if someone just wants to tag a wall and like this stuff on the side right here where people are just tagging, yeah, that's not the greatest thing in the world. To me, it's like, why would you do that to your own city? This is the place you live. Why would you tag it up like that? Oh, by the way, that was a delicious pina colada that I had. I think it was 2 days ago or so. I had some extra film and wanted to put it in here. And then I got another meal right here. That was a strawberry margarita and a mango margarita, and those are those are the shrimp tacos or the beef tacos. I had both. They are both absolutely delicious. But like I was saying, tagging up your own neighborhood with graffiti, not a great sign. Well, actually, lots of signs are probably tagged everywhere, so but not lots of great signs. But thanks for watching this video, and if you guys like content like this, then make sure to hit that like button. Consider subscribing, and well, I hope to see you in the next one.